face masks. I will be talking about why face masks can help prevent the spread of the COVID-19 virus. The main idea is that face masks serve as a barrier to protect you and others from the transmission of infected viral and bacterial particles from one person to another. Starting off, what is COVID-19? According to coronavirus.gov, COVID-19 is a new strain of coronavirus that has not been previously identified in humans, and it is the cause of an outbreak of respiratory illness first detected in Wuhan, Hubei province, China. It spreads mostly from one person to another through droplets from the nose or mouth transmitted by coughing, sneezing, laughing, singing, talking, or simply breathing. People within about 6 feet can be infected if these particles reach their mouth, nose, or eyes. The virus consists of mild to severe cases as well. So today, I'd like to talk to you about the rapid pandemic of COVID-19. And why wearing a face mask is crucial to saving lives, yours and others, and helping to strengthen our economy. First, let's talk about the statistics of not wearing a mask and how it results in cases, deaths, and failing businesses. According to the World Health Organization, the coronavirus disease, COVID-19, is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. Many people infected with the COVID-19 virus will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover in 1 to 2 weeks by self-quarantining at home, and people with underlying medical problems may have a more severe case and may not recover and ultimately die from the coronavirus. The deaths of many individuals due to not wearing a face mask is growing each day. A site I found called Integrios.com stated that older adults were more likely to contract coronavirus in the first few months of the pandemic. But now data shows that as Oklahoma reopened bars, stores, and restaurants in May and June, COVID-19 cases began to rapidly climb among young adults. The Oklahoma State Department of Health reports that 36% of all COVID-19 cases in Oklahoma have been from young adults ages from 18 to 35. So as you can see, the virus will spread with contact from others, and if you do engage in contact with others, the only thing that can prevent the disease from spreading rapidly is face masks. Next, I will talk about how it affects our economy. According to a journal written by DiRenzo L., the COVID-19 pandemic represents a massive impact on human health, causing sudden lifestyle changes through social distancing and isolation at home, with social and economic consequences. The restrictions on restaurants, sports, schools, jobs have much of society staying at home. Wearing a face mask can help save lives and help the U.S. economy from worsening. From Forbes.com, Robert Redfield, director of the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, and 2 colleagues wrote in an editorial in the Journal of the American Medical Association, published last week, stated this: face masks would allow states to more safely ease school and business closings. Redfield told a JAMA Live webcast last week, if we could get everyone to wear a mask right now, I really think in the next 4 to 6 to 8 weeks, we could bring this epidemic under control. Next, we will talk about how not wearing a face mask influences others. So, young people are at risk now more than before because your friends may not be wearing a face mask and you may think that it is okay to take your mask off around them or him or her. Also, being young, you may also think that you're invincible. But even the people that are licensed physicians have caught the virus and spread it among their families. From a New York Times article, a doctor that has caught the virus and has never took a sick day off said this when he became sick from the coronavirus. He stated, "You can't lay flat or you start gasping for air." He said, "A couple of steps forward and all of a sudden it's like you just ran 3 miles," which is pretty rare. I'm in pretty good shape. You know something was up, you knew something was different. That is what he stated, the doctor stated from the New York Times article. Also, LiveScience.com states, with face masks, the chance of infection or transmission was 3% with a mask compared with 17% without a mask, a reduction of more than 80%. MayoClinic.org stated about N95 masks, one of the best masks stated that, as the name indicates, the mask is designed to block 95% of very small particles. Now that we've seen statistics about COVID-19 and how not wearing a mask can affect us and others, we can understand why it's spreading so rapidly. Every day, there are numerous people not wearing a mask and face masks. It is imperative that we stress the importance and benefits of wearing masks. Not wearing our mask is basically saying that we could care less about others and their lives. In conclusion, by wearing a mask, you will help prevent this pandemic from getting worse and losing any more lives than we've already lost. The economy can recover quicker from this crisis and we can return to what we were normally. Think about the elderly with weak immune systems that can easily contract the disease, or even babies as well, because they can also get COVID-19 now. So it is in this time we need to think about the health of others instead of only ourselves to stop the spread. And remember, wearing a mask will help you and your loved ones from being in harm's way. Thank you very much.